Hi everyone, welcome to my yoga class. My name is Yulia and today we're going to play headstand inversion. But before we're going to warm up our shoulders and open our chest to prepare our body for this job. So let's get started in a comfortable seated position. I prefer cross legs. Roll your shoulders back and down. And before we start, close your eyes for a moment to welcome ourselves on the mat, to calm our mind and calm our breathing. Take a deep breath in, slow breath out. Deep breath in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly come back to your normal breathing. And gently open your eyes, roll your shoulders back and down, lengthen your spine. If you feel your spine is curving, try to keep your ribs tucked a little bit forward. And start massaging your shoulders by drawing slow big circles. Change position. Opposite side, rolling your shoulders forward. Take a deep breath in, looking up to the sky. And now lean your body to the right side. Keep your both cheeks down to the mat. Now slowly right hand coming down to the mat and curl your fingers away from you with the right hand. Push your body away for the deeper side stretch. Maybe curl fingers a little bit more, maybe bend the elbow. One more breath. Inhale, both arms up. Now our hands leaning to the left side. Now slowly left hand traveling down to the mat, fingers crawling away from you for the deeper side stretch. And with the left arm push your body away. It helps you to stretch your right side more and keep your both cheeks down to the mat. Avoid lifting the right hip. Maybe fingers crawling a little bit forward, maybe bend the elbow. Inhale, both arms up. Interlace your fingers behind your back, and maybe if it's comfortable, you can keep your wrists closer to each other. Open the chest. You can look in front of you, or if neck feels comfortable, maybe looking up. Slowly release your arms. You can interlace your fingers and bring your hand behind your head. As we inhale, we're opening our chest. As we exhale, rounding the spine, bring your chin closer to your chest. Next stretch. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, lower your chin closer to your chest. Come back to the center of your mat, slowly coming to a tabletop position. Keep your wrist right under your shoulders. Spread your fingers and grab the mat with your fingertips. Keep your knees hip width apart, right under your hips. As we inhale, arch the spine looking up. As exhale, tuck your pelvic floor round the spine in the cat pose. Push the mat away with your arms. Inhale, arching the spine looking up. Exhale, slowly rounding the spine, push the mat away. Inhale, arching the spine. Exhale, round the spine, push the mat away. Stay here for a moment, focusing on pressing the mat away, activating your arms and shoulder muscles and upper back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly relax. And now curl your fingers to the front of your mat, to your puppy pose. Lower your forehead down to the mat and lift your wrists off the mat. Curl your fingers away from you and feel the stretch from your arms all the way to your back. If you want to go a little bit further, you can arch the spine in your cow and slowly lower your chest down to the mat. Now slowly bring your hands under your shoulders. Raise your chest up, tabletop position. Place left hand in the middle of the mat. Right arm is reaching up to the sky. Open chest. And now thread the needle. Lower your right shoulder down, head down to the mat. For the spine twist. The left arm can be in front of your face, maybe crawling to the front of your mat, or maybe take a bind and try to touch your right inner thigh. And now right hand is trying to reach left knee or maybe left calf muscles. Slowly release left arm down to the mat and twist, open chest to the right side, right arm up to the sky. And now doing the same thing, opposite side. Right hand in the middle of the mat, left arm reaching up to the sky, open chest. Thread the needle. Lower your shoulder down to the mat, head down to the mat. Take the same arm variation as you did for the right hand in front of your face, on top of your mat, or take a bind. Couple breaths. And now left hand trying to reach right knee or right calf muscles. Slowly release your right hand down and twist your spine. Open your chest to the left side, arms up. Come to your tabletop position. And now we can start playing our for headstand. So there is a first variation, the first round of our handstand we are going to do in a triangle pose. There is important that when you are interlacing your fingers, your baby fingers not on top of each other but in alignment on one line, because otherwise it will cause the pain. So interlace your fingers. Start by grabbing the opposite elbow. This is how we measure the space. grab, interlace your fingers, and now lower your top of your head down to the mat. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And step number one, we're just lifting our hips up. And maybe this is where you're going to stay today. It's perfectly fine. Just get comfortable of being upside down. As we try to improve, we're trying to bring our hands towards to our face, that our hips and lifting over our shoulders. Maybe crawl back and forward, back and forward. The next step, one at a time, we're going to bend one leg and release. Bend another leg and release. The next step, we're going to bend both legs and trying to tuck our knees closer to your chest. Stay here, play with the balance. The next step, we're going to lift our legs up in a tuck position. And the third step, raising slowly our legs up to the sky. Take a couple of breaths. Use your elbows to keep your balance. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And we're going to do the same thing, opposite side, reversing. First, we're going to tuck our heel closer to your hips. Then our knees closer to your chest. And slowly, with control, lower your feet down to the mat. Curl your fingers, curl your feet away from you. Lower your knees down. Stay in a child's pose for a moment to rest. It's important to note raising our head up immediately after inversion. You might feel dizzy. And now slowly, one vertebra at a time, we're raising our head up. Roll the shoulders back. This was round number one. We're going to have 2 more rounds. The next round is tripod. You can still play the triangle inversion, or if you want to play a tripod, this is how we're doing this. Place your hands down to the mat. We're grabbing the mat with our fingertips and wrists. Don't do this, always like crawl. Imagine this is the base on our triangle and our head will be on the top of triangle. Lower forehead down to the mat. Lift your hips up. And this is the stage number one, level number one. Maybe stay here. If you feel comfortable here, walk your feet towards to your face. And feel how your hips are stacking on top of your head like a pile of rocks. And the next step, bend one knee and find the spot on your arm where you can feel balance. The next step, we're going to bring another leg on our hand, on our arm. And the next step, tuck your knees closer to your chest. Open your hips up. And slowly, with control, lifting our legs up to the sky. Couple breaths. We're going to do the same thing and reverse. First, heel closer to your hips. Then Tuck your legs to your chest. Lower your legs on your arms. And now place them down to the mat. Walk your feet away, knees down, child's pose. Relax. Slowly roll your chest up to the sky. Slowly roll your shoulders back and down. And we're going to do the round number 3. It's going to be the tripod, but more challenging this time. Again, if you want, you can play round number 1 or choose to do round number 2, or you can follow me in round number 3. We're going to tripod. Again, don't forget to grab the mat with your fingertips. Lower your forehead down to the mat. This is the same start. Lift your hips up. Curl your toes to your face. One knee down to your arm and this leg. Left one, right one in my case. Slowly raising up. And now the next step, we're going to tuck. Left knee closer to your chest. And slowly raise both legs up. Bend the left knee, bring your knee closer to your chest. Opposite side, lower your knee on your arm. And right leg down to the mat. Left leg on the side with the right. We're going to do opposite side right now. Bend the right knee. Place it on the right hand. Find the spot which is comfortable for you when you feel balanced. And now slowly with control we're raising left leg up to the sky. Then we'll tuck our knee closer to your chest. And slowly raising both legs up to the sky. Now we do reverse. Bend the right knee closer to your chest. Lower your knee on your arm. Lower left leg down to the mat. Right leg on the side to the left. Lower your knee down. Child's pose. Relax. It's always very fun to play with inversion and challenge yourself. Slowly, one vertebra at a time, we're rounding our spine up. Roll your shoulders back and down. And find a comfortable seated position in the middle of the mat. Our inversion fun is done. Now we need to cool down our shoulder muscles. Straight the right arm across it over to the body and push it towards your chest. Inhale, right arm up, bend the elbow. Push your elbow down. Now change arms. Cross the left arm over to your shoulder, to your chest. Inhale, left arm up behind your back and push this elbow down. Slowly release arms, interlace your fingers behind your back, open your chest, looking up or in front of you. Tuck your chin to your chest and slowly lower your head down as low as it's comfortable for you. Don't forget to keep your both cheeks down to the mat. Don't allow them to lift. Keep your shoulders away from your ear and maybe lift your arms up. Slowly raise your chest up, release your arms. Maybe shake a little bit your wrists. Thank you so much for joining me for my inversion practice today. Hope you enjoy it and see you in my next classes.